Thursday. It's the 24th of January. I'm Monita Rajpal. This is CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. The threat of more rocket launches and another nuclear test, North Korea is again putting on a show of defiance in the face of international pressure. In a statement carried on state-run TV, Pyongyang described the United States as a sworn enemy of the Korean people. Journalist Andrew Salmon joins us now from CNN Seoul. And Andrew, is this North saber rattling? Are they serious about this?
I think they're very, very serious about continuing with these programs. They want to have a nuclear deterrent, and they
has decided to lift its ban on women serving in combat units, although some outfits will be able to apply for exemptions. The new policy comes after women officially in support roles were drawn into combat in Iraq and Afghanistan. Yes, you know, those of us who are actually thinking, we already thought that, or assumed that women were already allowed on the front lines.
Well, that's the reality, Monita, isn't it, that women are in combat and have been for years.
U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has made a long-awaited appearance before Congress to testify about last year's attack on the American consulate in Benghazi, Libya. Clinton expressed a wide range of emotions during her more than 5 hours of testimony. Scientists are to restart their research on the H5N1 bird flu virus a year after they began a voluntary pause. That break followed an outcry when a group of researchers genetically altered the virus to make it more contagious. But scientists say new safety guidelines mean they can now restart their work in some countries. Tech giant Apple reported a quarterly profit of $13.1 billion on Wednesday, but shares of the company took a tumble, dropping more than 11% at one point in after-hours trade on Wednesday. Mexico's top court has freed a French woman convicted in connection with kidnapping. Florence Cassez is now on her way home to France. In 2008, she was sentenced to 60 years in a Mexican prison for her alleged role in... You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. It's something no woman has ever done before. In just a moment, we'll speak to the Indonesian minister who hopes to become the first female head of the World Trade Organization. Stay with us for that. Watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong, I'm Monita Rajpal. Novak Djokovic, world tennis #1, has swept Spain's David Ferrer aside at the Australian Open to book a spot in the men's final on Sunday. The Serb breezed to a straight sets victory over Ferrer, who was seeded 4. Djokovic now has the chance to become the first player in tennis's Open era to win 3 straight Australian titles. Amanda Davis joins us now. She's following all the actions from all the action in Melbourne. She is joining us there live. Hello there, Amanda. Good to see you. Pretty exciting final, I guess we can expect, for both the men and the women.
Yeah, that's true, Monita. Yeah, welcome to Melbourne. The day very much winding down here.
Breakfast of champions there, Amanda. We should take some note there, aside from the unhealthy breakfast that I'm known to have at times. Amanda, thank you very much for that. Amanda Davis there from Melbourne. Now, a day after David Cameron opened the door to the UK leaving the European Union, the British Prime Minister has been speaking at the World Economic Forum in Davos and defended his promise to hold a referendum. He said Britain wasn't turning its back on Europe, but was urging its European partners to make the EU more open and flexible. 9 countries are putting up candidates to be the next head of the World Trade Organization, and with most of them coming from emerging economies, there's potential for a shift in WTO priorities. In the past, developing countries have accused the big economic powers of excluding them from the leadership. Fran joins us now from the World Economic Forum in Davos. Thank you very much for being with us, Minister. Only men have held the top post at the WTO. You want to break that pattern. How difficult is it, do you believe it is, to break that one glass ceiling that up until now has remained firmly intact?
You mean about the women being in the WTO head? Yes, okay. Yes. I believe that there should be more capable women being represented in all institutions, including the WTO. But
what do you believe you would bring to the position should you be made Director General?
I would hope that I can pursue to strengthen the WTO, because I strongly believe that we need to have confidence in a very strong multilateral trading system.
All right, Minister Pangestu, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you joining us here on News Center. You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. What a difference a day makes. Beijing is enjoying the cleanest air in weeks now that a cold front has moved through. Meteorologist Mari Ramos is at the World Weather Center with those details. Hey, Mari.
Hey, Monita. Really, I was amazed when I started looking at some of the reports from on their Twitter feed of the air quality in Beijing from the U.S. Embassy, and it's amazing because they actually recorded good. I'm trying to be positive.
Yeah, positively balmy there in London, isn't it? Comparatively speaking, anyway. Mari, thank you very much for that. A cleaning job that swept away a few misconceptions. If you think you know what the Colosseum in Rome should look like, think again. A new discovery shows it was a lot more colorful than we realized. Ben Wiedemann reports.
It's been a while, about 1,400 years, since...
Colorful indeed. Now, ever heard the expression, pick on someone your own size? Well, it's advice that might have been heeded by Chelsea's $50 million superstar Eden Hazard when he swung his boot not at the ball, but at the ball boy in a cup match in Swansea last night. A 17-year-old ball boy was... meanie. You are watching CNN News Center. I'm Monita Rajpal, live from CNN Hong Kong. Thank you for joining us. We'll update you with news headlines in just a few minutes.